A U.S. Marine pleaded guilty today to one count of dereliction of duty in the largest and longest-running war crime trial to come out of the war in Iraq. Staff Sergeant Frank Wuterich was being court-martialed in California in the deaths of 24 unarmed civilians who were killed in the Iraqi town of Haditha in 2005. At one time, Wuterich and 7 other Marines faced a range of charges, all the way up to murder. The charges were dropped against everyone but Wuterich. David Martin reports Wuterich's plea to a minor violation today appears to bring the case to an end.
Sergeant Wuterich admitted in court he had told his men in so many words, "Shoot first and ask questions later. I shouldn't have done that, and it resulted in tragic events." The events began when on Wuterich's first day in combat, his patrol was hit by a roadside bomb, killing 1 Marine and wounding 2 others.
My responsibility as a squad leader is to make sure that none of the rest of my guys died or got killed.
In the only interview he has ever done, Wuterich told Scott Pelley on 60 Minutes in 2007, the next to die were 5 men who drove up shortly after the bomb went off.
They got out of the car. As they were going around, they started to take off. So I shot at them.
They were running away from you?
Yes.
You shot them in the back?
Yes.
Then he heard shots he thought came from this nearby house.
Because that was the only logical place that the fire could come through, seeing the environment there.
Wuterich led an assault on the house. That's when he gave the shoot first, ask questions later order.
Kicked in the door, threw the grenade in, grenade goes off, the first man enters a room and engages the people in the room.
When he looked in and saw the bodies, Wuterich realized some of them were women and children. Thinking whoever had fired the shots had fled next door, Wuterich and his Marines hit another house.
We went through that house much the same, prepping the rooms with grenades, going in there and eliminating a threat, engaging the targets.
But there was no threat.
There probably wasn't, now that I look back on it, but there, in that time, yes, I believe there was a threat.
Wuterich was on trial for manslaughter, facing a possible 152 years in prison. By pleading guilty to dereliction of duty, the most he can get is 3 months. David Martin, CBS News, The Pentagon.
That 60 Minutes interview is one reason the trial has taken so many years. After a series of court decisions, prosecutors won the right to play the entire interview for the jury, which they did last week.